Boy.
All right, let's start off this week with Miguel. Miguel, what are you drinking? What have you been playing this week, buddy?
Good. I'm drinking Shock Top lemon shandy. Nice and refreshing because it's fucking hot and we're not even in the desert part of Arizona. And I played Beat Saber with these guys on Saturday when we all hung out, including hashtag wrong John. Wait, not that John, the other John. But John's greater than John. Beat Saber and Mortal Kombat.
Sweet. All right, moving on over to Joe. Joe, what are you drinking? What have you been playing this week, buddy?
I'm drinking Corona Premier, low carb. Thanks, Mom. Left it in the beer fridge. I played Beat Saber, of course, with everybody on Saturday, and then played it again with Sassy. She wanted to try the Imagine Dragons DLC. Loved it. It's actually it's really harder than normal songs. And played Fallout 76. I've been trapped in the wasteland. What about you,
man?
What about you, Prodigy?
All right, so I am drinking a Goose Island IPA. It's delicious. It's hot out here in this Afghanistan weather, but yet we live in the mountains, like Miguel said. Pretty crazy hot. And let's see. This week I played some Beat Saber with the boys, obviously. So that was pretty cool. I don't hit the boxes. I just like to draw on the floor. That's how I get my high scores. And and let's see. I played some Blood and
Scores
when I got home. And then also I played some Fallout 76. Stuck in the Wasteland with Joe. I'll save that for my what the fuck, talk about my griefer, but let's move on down to the more you know with John that's not here. I'm just kidding. John is not here, by the way, so we can't call on John this week.
Oh, it's so quiet and so nice.
Yeah, he's out there in the nice cool Alaska air.
Go Cougs.
Until next week.
Go Cougs.
Go Cougs, yeah.
Go Cougs.
We could sit here and talk crap about him. He doesn't know.
Go Cougs.
Oh, my beard. My beard.
Hold on, my kids just walked in. Oh, wait. No, I don't have kids.
Oh, we're Dene. Oh, man. The whiskey thief. All right, so we're going to start the new Joe, are you ready?
I'm ready. Oh, my God.
There's also a group chat with John in it right now, so that's kind of funny. So
awesome.
Deuce's Weekly News, keeping us informed and up to date in the gaming industry.
All right. Short week, not a lot of news, not a lot of important news. You're going to have the Spider-Man new suits from the movie. They're going to be in the PlayStation 4 Spider-Man movie, or Spider-Man game, sorry, if you're still playing it. Yeah. So you get new skins. Whoopity-doo. Middle-earth Shadow of War. Shadow of War, Dead Rising 4, and more are coming to Game Pass in July. Yep, starting tomorrow, actually, 4th of July. Happy Independence Day, America. The Game Pass subscribers can grab Middle-earth. So,
sweet.
Also, my time... What?
Oh, I was just going to say Shadow of War.
Yeah, Middle-earth, Shadow of War. And then next week, on the 11th, there's going to be 5 titles. Blazing Chrome, Dead Rising 4, Lego City Undercover, Time Spinner, and Unavowed.
Is it Christmas?
I know, in July? What? Shut up.
Dude, it's fucking July.
I know, but it's Christmas in July on Hallmark. Right, Jackie?
All right, Jackie.
That's all she's watching. Anyway.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Okay, next article. Cyberpunk 2077 has 3 different playable prologues depending on your starting choice. Ooh. So, yeah, depending on if you go Nomad, Corpo, or Street Kid, you get different prologues. So,
But the game's gonna be so long that I won't want to play it for the other prologues.
No, this is the secret. Okay, you play the game, you save it right after you get through the prologue, and you restart the game, and then play it, and then save it, and then play it, and then save. I'm pretty sure you could do 3 slots, 3 different saves. So then that way, depending on how you want, at least you start the game 3 each way.
Bye, life.
Yeah. So that's how I'm going to do it, is I'm going to be like, okay, I'm going to start as, the Nomad. Watch the prologue, save it as soon as I can, restart the game, Corpo, start it. Hopefully it's not one save file. If it's one save file, what is it? Project Red, you fucked up. Anyway, go ahead.
I mean, if it's only one save file, I doubt you're going to jump between characters anyway. So you can just watch the first one that you're not going to play, restart, watch the second one that you're not going to play, restart. Because, it's only the first mission. It's not going to
Right, but it depends on how that character, like if that character has a certain buff that the other characters don't. So if Nomad has a perk or a buff that Corpo doesn't or Street Kid doesn't, then yeah, it might be 3 different styles, like a melee, one uses like powers or whatever. You know what I mean?
But if you want to switch characters, all you have to do is replay the prologue. If that were the case, I doubt that's the case. The Witcher had like 4 save slots, so.
Unless the prologue is like 5 hours long, then yeah.
Shut up, Joe. The time it takes to kill the Griffin in Witcher is the prologue. I think that is considered the prologue.
Well, that's how long it's taken John to ride a horse. But all right,
especially with all the squirrels.
Yeah. Next headline: Sony's focus with the PS5 will be on the hardcore consumer and AAA titles. Okay. Yeah. So it's designing it for hardcore gaming customer who prefers graphics-heavy games. Miguel. Let's see.
Hey. God of War 6. Graphics heavy. 8K. Damn, I need an 8K TV. Shit.
Yeah, they're like what, $8,000 now. You gotta pay it. You gotta pay Yeah, you gotta pay $1,000 for every K. Sony will concentrate less on showcasing independent games and more on high-end offerings, said Sony. So I'm no more indie titles probably. And their emphasis will be on the larger publishers. So all the indie developers that Sony or that Microsoft is buying up, move on over to the Xbox because you can play them.
Fuck indie games, go PlayStation.
Yeah. Oh shit, somebody's becoming a Sony pony. Yeah.
Hey, I have no problem riding a horse when they have good games. When it's a good game, I'll ride that damn horse.
You're not riding a horse, you're riding a pony.
Mm-hmm.
Pony, horse, same shit. Tomato, fuck you, Chris.
Sony hopes its focus on consumers who want the newest and best available will separate it from the biggest competitor, the Scarlet, when it enters in the market. And of course, you have the number one console with exclusive titles, which is Nintendo, and Stadia, who's like the AAF or the XFL that's trying to come and fight up against the NFL. Anyway, yeah, so supposed, stats, GDDR6 memory with next gen solid state drive. It will feature hardware accelerated ray tracing with this is Scarlet's 120 frames per second 8K compatibility. So that's Scarlet. No stats on PlayStation 5 as of yet, other than what we've heard. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty much all I have for the news.
Okay. Pretty slow week this week. So.
Yeah, it's been getting kind of quiet. The E3 news is just kind of died off.
Yeah. We kind of plummeted to the ground there.
Yep.
All right. So moving on over to our dates. Miguel, you ready, buddy?
I'm hungry.
Demonic dates, keeping us on track with what video games are coming out soon.
Yeah.
July 7th. July 3rd. Sorry, today. I'm hungry on PlayStation.
Is it a VR title?
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. Is it okay? Food?
Chris is confused as hell right now.
Well, yeah, it's a game called I'm Hungry, but is it just about eating
I
food
don't
or what?
know.
God
It's
damn.
all they do is food all the time. All they do is cook food.
It's like Cooking Mama. Cooking Mama VR.
Oh man.
Chris got it. It's all food all the time. All they do is cook food.
Grandma's boy.
Which I think John did enjoy, by the way.
Oh, he did?
He probably won't admit it, but I think he.
I don't think he did enjoy.
No, did you talk to him about it further?
Well, I mean, off the statement that he said, it wasn't the worst movie that he's seen, but it wasn't.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, his taste sucks.
You heard it here, folks.
Fuck you, John.
Oh boy.
Also, today, the 3rd, O Vivo on PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch. Illusion of La Falsia on Xbox. Tomorrow, 4th of July. Didn't know this one was coming. Stranger Things 3, the game. PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch.
Yeah, it's like a 8-bit type game.
Oh, never mind.
Don't
care. Don't care. What Remains of Edith Finch on Switch?
Oh,
you know that game that won everything?
Whatever.
7.5, Sea of Solitude, PlayStation, Xbox. They Are Billions on Xbox. Attack on Titan 2, Final Battle on PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch. Bear with me, guys. The game's called Bear With Me.
Rawr.
Switch, PlayStation, Xbox. Umihara Kawase Fresh. Wait, let me say that. Umihara Kawasa Fresh
That's
on
racist.
Switch. You're a racist. Soul Seraph 710 Xbox, PlayStation, Switch.
The Switch
The Switch.
on the Nintendo Switch.
For the Swishes. And that's everything coming out this week. Anything that you guys care about there?
There was actually one thing that I did want to mention that on the PlayStation for PlayStation Plus, Detroit Become Human and Heavy Rain are free
Woo!
right now.
Cool.
Right
Nice.
now.
Woo!
Yeah.
Heavy
So-
Rain too?
Yeah, it comes with Heavy Rain. Yeah, they're doing both of them right now on the Plus. So if
Yeah,
you want to download it,
Because they took out PES soccer, huh?
yeah, for some reason I don't know why, but they took PES 19 out. Was it PES 19 or 18? 19.
19.
Whatever. The best soccer game out there. Anyway, yeah, they ripped that off of PlayStation Plus and they put on Detroit Become Human and Heavy Rain. So enjoy, ponies.
So I found out what I Am Hungry is all about. The player is an owner of a fast food restaurant by making fries, hamburgers, milkshakes, all that. So it's like Cooking Mama, Joe. You're right. Right on there.
Is it like a
Awesome.
manager game where it's like
Yeah,
a
It's in
restaurant?
VR It's a restaurant management game for VR, I guess.
Is it for VR?
There's a VR. It's a VR function in there. Yeah.
Joe wants it. It's for VR.
Hell yeah! Would you imagine? You were like, you're sitting there with your visor, and you're like, I'm gonna put the fries in the pan, and I'm gonna flip the burgers, and I'm putting the ketchup on the burger, and here you go, bitch. And you get to throw it at her face, like, fuck you and your hamburger, and get out of my restaurant.
Just Gordon Ramsay, everybody.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's bloody rotten. Oh shit. All right, so we're gonna move on over to our what the fucks. Before we don't have anything to talk about, it's just really a hangout this week. Kind of a slow week. So do you guys have any what the fucks this week?
Yeah, my what the fuck is how you catch fish, you son of a bitch.
You trap fish, damn it! It's a trap fish.
You don't catch fish. Set up your pole. There's a trigger. It goes whap, and you got a fish. You didn't catch a fish. You got a fish.
Hey, Jackie bought me automatic. What's an automatic fishing pole setter is what it is.
It's called Lazy Man. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the lazy man way out, and I wanted to try it, so I tried it for half an hour, and I caught one fish with it. It's pretty nice, and I didn't do anything. It was beautiful. Anything else, Miguel?
My other what the fuck is the whole people are. This is gonna set Joe off. People are really mad about the whole original U.S. flag. What's her name? Betsy what?
Johnson?
John.
Oh,
Damn it.
was it Betsy? Oh, I'm sorry. Listeners, was it Betsy Roth that made the flag? I don't know. Who's the Whistler? Oh, what's her fuck? What? Oh, God. History buffs. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Where's my sister?
I love history. Yeah, anyway, it's the American flag on the Nikes with the circle stars on it, and some dumb fuck wannabe NFL football player was like, that's the flag that was going around when slavery was happening. Ugh.
Betsy Ross, yes.
Betsy Ross, yeah. Anyway.
That is not what that flag represents.
It's not, no, but it's I agree with you. It's not, I mean, it set me off, but I agree with you. It's bullshit. Fucking bullshit. You know?
Like, I get the Confederate flag and people being angry about people using that, but I mean...
It's not a Confederate flag. It's a historical American flag.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. This flag is not representative of that.
Yes.
So, yeah. Suck it up. It's not that big of a deal. Get over it. I support the original American flag that is being thrown. How do I put this? It's getting blacklisted, I guess, is how I want to put it. Because like now it's like, oh, that's a symbol of slavery because there was slavery during that time. That's not what that flag represented. This, Joe.
That's like me saying, I'm going to boycott cotton because that's what slaves picked back in the day. I can't wear anything cotton. Everything's got to be polyester.
Joe's going to take off his shirt now. Everybody get ready.
Just a percentage of it because it's not 100% cotton.
No, but strip a little bit, guys.
But I mean, this is how stupid we're getting. It's just like, it's ridiculous. It's a symbol. Yes, it's the American flag. Okay? That's the American flag. Oh, well, I don't want to be American. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Please, you Colin Kaepernick bitch. Sorry, I do not like Colin Kaepernick. I never have. Never will. Fuck him. He can just go. Bye.
I mean, it has no negative history. Like, there's nothing really negative that you can associate with that flag. It's not directly linked to, like,
well, the time period.
War. The time period. But I mean, it's not. That's just the way the world was at that time. You can't say, oh, we're just forgetting history. We're just blocking it out because, that doesn't meet today's standards.
Yeah, it's like,
removing history.
Yeah, I mean, it's like ignoring the fact that. What'd you say, Chris?
I was gonna say, what are we teaching our kids if we do that? How do they know about history and all the things that happen in this world? I mean, you can't sugarcoat the world. You got to teach them that this was wrong and all that stuff was going on. It's history. It's a part of our history. So why remove it? Don't get rid of it. It's stupid.
Yep. I'm still going to repeat what I've said before. If you do not learn from history, you are doomed to repeat it. We have to teach the kids of today what happened, back World War II, World War I. I mean, hell, Civil War. I mean, we want to go all the way back. We can teach them what happened to mankind and what we went through so that our future generations can learn, hey, we don't want to go down that road because remember what happened when the guy with the half mustache wrote a poem and wrote a book and he was like Mein Kampf and stuff like that. We don't want to do that. Genocide. We don't want to do that. It's bad. We know. But whatever, it's just...
To me, that flag represents, I guess, no taxation without representation and the whole revolution, right? Mm-hmm. Is that what it means to you guys?
To me, yeah.
Whereas, like, the Confederate flag, that was for the Civil War, and that was clearly mostly slave-driven, like the South wants, partially, kind of, Joe. But
the true meaning behind the bars and stars is not, I mean, it was a symbol that was used by the South and it was used by the slavers. Hell, the American flag was used by slavers because we knew fucking Thomas Jefferson and Washington and all the good presidents were the ones that actually had slaves. So if you look up the original meaning behind bars and stars, it's been formed into that symbol. Because at the time they couldn't find a symbol that represented those beliefs as far as the South and slavery and everything. So everybody associated the bars and stars with that, but it's not the original meaning of that flag.
But that's similar to the swastika in Nazi Germany. That's not what that symbol originally meant.
Right. So the swastika, which is a square, if it's drawn originally, was used by the Native Americans, and it was a symbol of peace. But the Nazis turned it on its point, and it became a symbol of Nazi Germany. So if you actually look up, the swastika and the history of the swastika, Native Americans had been using it for a long time. And then Germany got a hold of it, turned it on its point. So that's why if you see a true swastika on its point, yes, that's symbolizing the Nazi Party. But if you turn it and make it flat with the four corners like a square, that's not the original meaning. So all these wannabe racist skinheads that are out there spray painting swastikas and everything, and they're not putting it on a diamond, then it's not truly what it's meant to be. So dumbasses.
And this has been your history lesson with Dustro.
I love history, so
it's nice to go off on a side thing from now and then.
Yeah, I mean, touch on a side topic, but yeah, I totally agree with you with the whole Nike thing. Another thing too, here in the state of Arizona, Governor Doug Ducey decided to pull out of the Nike deal because I guess Nike was going to build a plant here in Arizona, I don't know, down in Phoenix, and pulled it because Nike pulled the shoes with the American flag, and yeah. He said, no, if you're not going to represent our country, then no, you're not going to be in the state of Arizona. So New Mexico and California are like, come over here. Anyway.
Yeah, but at the same time, I mean, where are Nikes made currently?
China?
They're made for pennies on the dollar in China in basically slave conditions.
Yeah.
So, I mean, by saying that, you're kind of like, oh, well, we don't care about those other people. You didn't stick to what you had because of what Colin Kaepernick said. So it's kind of, to me, not necessarily a double standard, but I mean, it's negative both ways. Like,
well, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's like we're trying to mass produce everything and try and make it and gain the most money because we're all about profits here in the United States. But, when you look at the meaning behind making something, anything made in America is helping the American people. Right?
Yeah.
Anything made outside of the United States doesn't really help us because it doesn't bring our jobs. It doesn't help the economy. So,
and
anyway.
That's why Presidente wants the tariff because, that's not made in the U.S. They're going to have to pay more to import it.
Means he's going to have to pay more for his suits. Anyway.
Joe, any other what the fucks?
What the fuck's for me? Yeah, actually, I guess it's just a broad, general idea right now. I guess it's just in the atmosphere or the universe. Home improvement projects turning into more than what they should be. I recently remodeled my walk-in closet because all I wanted to do is take the shelf from here and move it up here. And by doing so, I'm like, cool, I create more room, my jerseys and stuff will, I'll have floor space that I can put my shoe rack down below my clothes and make it look nice. Anyway, I did that. I moved the shelf up and created this spot on the wall where it wasn't painted and it was just raw drywall. And I wiped my hand and it was like, I'm not getting white dust all over because mostly wear black, but I'm not getting all over my black clothes. So I paint that one stripe. I paint it white. The closet's off-white. So I've got this white stripe and I was like, fuck. So I had to paint the whole closet. Damn it. I hate painting. And then, go ahead.
On, Joe. It's the closet. You don't need to paint the closet.
Ceci said the same thing. She's like,
your clothes is in front of it. The door's closed. How often are you gonna...
I don't know. It actually...
I get it's going to bug you because it's there, but come on, man.
The OCD. It's the OCD part.
But it actually helped because it brightened up the closet now. So now I can actually oh my God, that's so bright.
Maybe you'll stop being so pissy.
Never. But yeah, I go to rinse off the paintbrush that I was using. I used a roller, but I used the brush for the trim. I go to use it in my bathroom sink, right? I go to pull up the plunger, and so those of you that don't know how plumbing works, you pull up the plunger on the back of your faucet, and it activates this pipe or this rod that pushes up the plunger, so then the little thing pops open, and your water will drain down your sink. So I pulled it up to plug the sink, washed off my paintbrush, pushed it down, the fucking rod broke.
Uh,
So yeah.
The rod or the vertical rod, right? Not
No.
the horizontal.
No, the horizontal piece, the one that goes
Oh.
the one that goes in the pipe to push the plunger up and down, that one broke.
So you needed a whole new stop then.
Well, luckily Home Depot has a repair kit, a universal repair kit, so that comes with a new rod, and I didn't need the plunger. The plunger was fine. So I've got that to do sometime this weekend.
So then next after that, you're gonna have to replace your P-trap for some reason.
Shut up! Damn it!
That's an easy one though.
It is, especially if you get the quick disconnect ones. Yeah. All right, that's it for my what the fuck.
I take that back. It's an easy one unless it's my parents' P-trap.
It's copper.
It was copper, and
Ooh.
they had plastic on it, so it was leaking. So I went to go change it, and son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of, we're right at the whole honeydew Home Depot trips, fixing the house, right?
Mm-hmm.
So here are my what the fucks. We're just gonna stay right on that same realm. So last week, I go to my wife's like, "Hey, both of our sinks are full in the kitchen sink. Both sinks are clogged, or whatever." I'm like, "Ah, shit." So I try some solutions to try to get it to drain. It's not working. And I know it's the P-trap that needs to be cleaned. I know it's clogged. And so I go down there, and first of all, I forgot that in the bottom of our kitchen sink, we had a reverse osmosis watering system in there. And so it was like super crowded in there. It had a tank and some giant filters and whatnot, a bunch of lines crisscrossing. I'm like, holy fuck, I don't know what's going on here. And then I started noticing there's water on the bottom of our cabinet. My garbage disposal was leaking water from the power cord itself on the bottom of the garbage disposal.
Chris, your garbage disposal's leaking.
It's leaking, yeah. So I called Joe, and I'm like, Joe, what the fuck's going on? And he helped me troubleshoot my sink. I was like, well, this is going to be in my what the fucks. And part of it is my wife heard a wise tale about putting eggshells in the garbage disposal and grinding them to sharpen the blades of the garbage disposal. But I told her not to do that because of the fact that it will clog the P-trap and it'll clog the sinks over time. And so once we figured out how to shut the water off with the reverse osmosis system, I went straight to the P-trap and I fucking unplugged the P-trap, and there was literally a ball of like 1,000 eggshells just wadded up in that P-trap. So that was the clog for the sink. So we fixed that. And then I'm like, well, fuck. Now I need to replace my garbage disposal because it's leaking through the power cord. I am not plugging this shit back in and getting fried. So, yeah. So fuck that. So
his beard is straight now.
I do want to thank Joe because he did help fix the garbage disposal this morning with me. So thanks, dude, for going to what we call Home Depot, the Honeydew Depot now, because we're always there picking up honeydew shit and fixing things in the house. So that was pretty cool of you, dude. Thank you.
Yeah. The Honey Depot.
I was at Honey Depot today.
You're at Honey Depot?
Actually, I still call it Home Depot. So
yeah, you're Home Depot. We're Honey Depot.
Yeah. What'd you get?
Yeah, man. What'd you get, man?
Weed eater.
Ooh.
Gotta do the yard, huh?
Yep. So got to do that. Went over there. Was looking for the DeWalt one. They had a DeWalt one with the battery and charger for like $180.
Mm-hmm.
And it said they had it in the store. So like they're looking all around for it for a good 15 minutes and they can't fucking find it. So I got $25 off. Got me a shitty Ryobi.
Was it the green one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got the same one. It's not shitty.
Those aren't bad.
Real quick, we're getting into the home shit. But the weed eater, they have this adapter that you can buy and you put on the head of it, and it has the plastic blades that you can replace, and you can just buy the blades by themselves.
Mine came with the blades.
No, I know it does, but the Ryobi one, you have to buy, like, each time you have to buy the head with the two blades on it. But I'm telling you that they have an adapter that's like in the same aisle It's like $15 for the adapter, and then you get a packet of blades for like $10, and it comes with like 8 blades. And all you have to do is just replace the blade. You don't have to replace the whole head every time, because Ryobi will charge you like $25 for the head. So
And I'm guessing you prefer the blades to the actual
wire.
whip, 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 whip.
Well, it depends on how thick your weeds get. Because in my backyard, my weeds are like fucking, you know.
Yeah, they're not necessarily that bad, but there's a shit ton of them.
Yeah. So that string shit, nah, I just go straight to blades. I want to cut that fucking. Plus, I want to use it if any gophers pop up. I want to cut their head off with it.
The wasps.
Okay.
Oh yeah, oof. Ah, never mind.
And then speaking of one more, and I don't know if I should save this for next week when we have more people on the podcast. I can bring Jackie in here to explain what Home Depot was doing, but I don't have another headset for her to listen to this week. So, but anyways, Home Depot fucked up, and again for the third fucking time, and they came to drop off the new fridge that it was supposed to be on Friday or on Wednesday. They said their truck broke down, and then it showed up on Friday. So on Friday, they show up and they drop off this fridge and they start to install it, and they set the other fridge that they gave us for a loaner to the side. And they're about to leave. And my wife's like, aren't you going to take this other fridge away? And our house is fairly small, so you can't have 2 fucking fridges in our house. There's just not enough room. And they're like, sorry, we don't have the paperwork to collect this fridge. And she's like, and she went off on him like, are you fucking kidding me? You're taking this fridge regardless. And she was on the phone with them for like a good hour. Yep, she took off her earrings, her nails. It got crazy. But anyway, she went off on the Home Depot people, and yeah, they fucked up for a third time. So maybe we'll get her on next week when I get my headset set up, and she can tell the real story of what happened. But yeah, that was another what the fuck that I had. And fuck you, Home Depot, for making this goddamn refrigerator trip a goddamn hell for the last. It's been about a month now that I've been complaining about Home Depot, it feels like. So, but it's so stupid.
Next week on You Don't Fucked Up with Jackie.
You done fucked up with Jackie. That's what we'll call the segment next week.
You're gonna get another history lesson.
Or oh hell no.
Yep. Oh, my computer went off. Sorry about that, guys.
That's all right.
All right. So, any other what the fucks before we move on to rando shit this week? No, nothing.
Do we have anything main to talk about? I know we're going for a short podcast, but just any gaming topics, just random gaming topics on your guys' minds?
I mean, we could. I was thinking about like how we could survive in a post-apocalyptic world, but I think we've done that before. On like what would our strategy be? Like, let's say if a nuke went off and we were not in the facility of the nuke area, like we survived that, we were underground, and then we came back out. Like, what would our strategy be to survive? I don't know. We've done something like that with zombies or something. Post-apocalyptic.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bottle caps. Yeah. It all depends on what the currency is, you know.
Right.
And how long after the bombs go off, you know, if it's are we talking like Fallout 4 status where it's like years after the bombs, or it's 76 where it's fairly fresh, you know? It all depends on the post-apocalyptic and on how it does, and if there's nuclear winter, or, you know, obviously food and water has got to be number one. Food and water.
We got clean food and water,
right.
Obviously.
Yes.
Yeah, because it can be contaminated for sure.
For video viewers, this creeps Chris out.
Yes, it does. I'm trying not to stare at Miguel's part of the screen.
It looks like button eyes. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I would say clean water, clean food.
I think I would try to make melee weapons out of anything, because that's you're not looking for bullets. You're not running out of bullets or anything like that. I'd be like,
well, I don't know about you, but I live across the freeway from an army depot, so my ass is going over there.
That's true.
If the depot's not blown up because it's a target, but
Joe, just give me any 5.56 and 9mm or not 9.45.
Yeah. And also depends on if there's any EMP, or if it's just, you know, if it's just nuclear, then we still have electricity. we could. I don't know. It all depends. Like you said, if we're not in the vicinity of the blast, we're not going to be really affected.
We can just game on, guys.
Yeah.
Well, it depends because a lot of our internet comes from Phoenix. So if Phoenix gets hit, then we're done.
Yeah, we're fucked. No more gaming. We'd be playing single player games.
We'd be
I
playing.
thought Chris's
We'd be
Walmart-
playing
I thought
cell phone
Chris's
games.
internet came from Walmart.
Yeah, it didn't come from Walmart. I think it comes from the Dollar General. down
Yeah.
right behind, right next to your house.
Yeah.
For more
It's
game
from-
time, please insert nickel here. Anyway.
Yeah.
Uh,
No, I mean,
yeah.
how about this? Let's say you're stuck in a post-apocalyptic world and there is no internet, and you're going to play a single-player game for the rest. What single-player game would you actually want to play?
Witcher.
You'd be
Fallout.
playing The Witcher?
I'd be
anytime?
playing Fallout 4.
It's a hard one for me.
I honestly
guess-
would be playing Fallout 4. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I probably would learn about Fallout because I love 76 so much, but I don't know if I would get into it. I like the multiplayer stuff of 76. So
Yeah, but with 4, there's more interaction with NPCs. There's enough NPCs and there's enough stuff going on the map that you're not walking around like if you get into a server where there's no gamers, it's just you and maybe one other person. It's not desolate like 76. There's a lot of shit to do in Fallout 4. A
Okay.
lot. So and they keep you busy with enough missions. So Miguel, I wish you would get into 76. It's really fun. At least give it a try. You have it on your Xbox. Just log in, create a funky ass chick character because you know you do. What? 1, 2.
76 or Halo? Which one do you want?
I would rather you play 76. Halo's not going anywhere.
yeah,
Neither is 76.
Well, now it's not. Now it's going to be. It's huge, and plus the battle royale mode. It's fun. I like it a hell of a lot better than any of the other battle royals that I play. Apex or Call of Duty or Fortnite or
Nope. I know how this goes. Nope.
You don't have to spend any money.
No.
We
It's
already
Elder
already have a
Scrolls,
we
Elder
are
Scroll. No.
no. It's not
No,
like Elder
no.
Scrolls. It's not. Like non-targeted characters will be white. Like you cannot. Yeah.
That
And-
sounds like something someone would say if it was just like Elder Scrolls.
Nope. It's totally different than Elder Scrolls. Totally different. Totally different, man. I'm telling you. Because it's
No,
we already have a group.
That's not what I meant, Joe. I didn't mean killing us innocent in the first 4 minutes of playing. I meant the second time I played Elder Scrolls.
What?
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, us giving you everything?
No, not that.
Oh.
The sheer amount of game time playing Elder Scrolls.
No, there is not that much game time in this game, honestly. Like if you were to follow all the missions, you're still talking it's the 40 to 60 hour game. Maybe. You'd be pushing it, but they're adding more content. But there's still so much like you have your own mini goals that you want to do. Like if I want to build my camp, I have to collect screws. I have to collect wood. So it's not like Conan. I mean, it kind of is with the Gathering, but there's a scrap system, and I don't know. I would just recommend it. Give it a try. We already have a group of 5 now. We just added Abraham in Turkey.
Abraham Turkey. Yeah,
Yeah. So
Do
we've
these
got.
guys listen? Hi,
Uh,
Abraham. Hi, Turkey.
No, not yet, but
that's
probably.
his full name. Abraham Turkey is his gamer tag.
Oh,
It's one.
Yeah,
one guy.
Yeah, it's all Abraham in Turkey. And then we have Kraken, the Kraken
close.
91, and then we have Todar 1, who's a state trooper in Iowa.
He's a
So
badass.
yeah, he's cool. He's
is
been
that
helping,
like Hodor?
kind of,
Todor?
but Todor, yeah. Yeah, but we
It's
have
a-
a
it's a fun-
following. You wouldn't be in there by yourself. You could log in by yourself and just explore. And there's a bounty system. There's griefers. There's it's a survival game at
Oh, it's
best.
Grand Theft Auto Online. Gotcha.
PvE, PvP. Yep.
There's not a lot of there's not as many douchebags as there are in Grand Theft Auto. I mean, Grand Theft Auto, they sit there and wait in front of your fucking garage for you to pull out and blast your car with a fucking rocket launcher, and then you're fucked because your car's all messed up. But you got to go pick it up anyway. It's not like that.
So I'm gonna go back to the original question that I asked, and I think I would find my old PlayStation, blow the dust off that, and start playing like old school Siphon Filter and playing all my single player games that I used to play back in the day in the post-apocalyptic world.
Twisted Metal.
Yeah, I'd be playing that, or blow the dust off my N64 that I have somewhere in this house, and play some old school GoldenEye and stuff like that, and just kind of reminisce until I get radiation poisoning and die. So that's kind of
What if you mutated instead?
that would be cool. You can get mutations in 76 too,
You
and
can.
sometimes they're positive mutations.
Yep. Like you can jump higher, run faster, carry more.
Sounds
Yeah.
like Elder Scrolls.
Nope.
It's
Sounds like werewolves and vampires.
Nope.
You gotta go on a long quest to find the right person to get the mutation.
Nope. All you got to do is get radiation poisoning.
You just need radiation poisoning, and
then you can heal yourself with the radiation. Yeah.
with Radaway.
Right away. I don't know, Miguel. I don't know. Just
Try it, man.
I don't know. Try it.
Try it. It's on your Xbox. If you didn't take it off of there, I have it digitally. It's free. You can join us whenever you want. So come on now.
going back to the original question, like if it was nuked and we had post-apocalyptic, obviously there would be no government. There would people that would try to be state officials, because DC would be the number one target. I think they would know beforehand if it happened, and I am a strong believer. Like I believe that the government was responsible for 9/11. So that we could go to the Middle East. Anyway, different topic, but I think there would still be like government officials that would still be alive, unfortunately, and they would be able to kind of corral the state resources, police, sheriff, patrol. I don't know.
I think what I would do too is I would join up all my friends that are gamers, because we've been training for this day for however long. We've been playing so many different post-apocalyptic games.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of have an idea of what's going to happen if there were zombies or whatever's out there that mutated people, or whatever the fuck the situation is in this post-apocalyptic world. We're ready for it. You know what I mean? And I would just start an alliance with family, friends, and we would try to survive and build our own community, try to make it through.
Yep.
So
build compounds like in what is that, State of Decay?
yeah, and State of Decay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it would be cool. I mean, obviously not the post-apocalyptic part, but as long as we could get, clean food and clean water, I think everything would be all right. I would be okay with, not really having internet technology. It would just be back to the way things used to be, which I grew up without the internet.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a kid, there was no internet. I didn't get internet until I was like, halfway through high school or just started high school. So yeah, we had cell phones, but we didn't have internet. So I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it's just a dumb question I wanted to ask. I think we've done something similar to this in the past. Do you guys have any other like gaming questions or topics to talk about before we go to Rando? I mean, it's a short one this week. So
don't go Cougs.
Don't go Cougs. Well, I guess that's our transition to move on to Rando shit. Miguel, do you have any Rando shit this week?
Yes. Hey Joe, when are you gonna go see Spider-Man?
Hey, I don't know. I don't know. I give it
this many thumbs up.
Just 2? Okay.
I mean, I don't have another thumb. Otherwise, I'd give it 7.
Okay. I don't know. After Endgame, I'm still kind of sore. With the whole I am Iron Man thing. I don't know. I'm giving it a little bit.
I get it. It still hurts.
It still hurts. But yeah,
there's such a good end credit scene though.
That's all right. I'll see it. I'll definitely see it. I know the boys want to see it. But yeah,
I went yesterday. Cine one. It was magical.
magical. Yeah, yeah, I'll see it. But I'm just like I said, I'm still kind of trying to get over the in-game shit. But I heard good things about it.
Cool. You got any other random shit, Miguel?
No, because I don't want to talk about spoilers. However, yes, I do. I lied. Hey, Joe. Oh, what was that? Stranger Things is back this weekend.
Yep. And then what? Because everybody's gonna binge watch it. And then what? When's The
And
Witcher
then
come out
No,
on Netflix?
and then Orange is the New Black comes out soon.
Oh, the final season. I'm still at the season when Ruby Rose first showed up. So was that season 3?
Yeah,
Four?
I'm on season 3 or 4 too.
Yeah. I was
Right
just
there.
kind of like, you know.
Then The Witcher will be here before you know it. So
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna start. I'm gonna try watching that one for sure because that looks pretty cool.
John, you're not allowed to watch it. I'm putting a ban on your Netflix. You're not allowed.
There's too many horses on that for you, John.
Yeah, I mean it's based on a book, not the game, but still, you're not allowed.
We could just talk to John like this as if he were here, but he's really not. He's just quiet.
I mean, I don't listen to him normally anyway.
John, we can't hear you. You're muted. John,
John, you're muted.
You're muted. Unmute your mic,
John.
John. Push the button.
Maybe he's off playing The Witcher.
I don't even see him on my video screen. Where is he? Is he fishing yet? Is
No.
that next
Sunday, right? Sunday he
Sunday
leaves.
he leaves.
Yeah.
Sunday? He goes to Alaska to breathe in that beautiful Alaskan air.
Great White North.
Very cool.
Did you say Great White?
Yeah. Not sharks, fucker.
Doo-doo.
Shark Week is coming. I can watch sharks on TV. Yeah, that's fine. They don't scare me there. Fucking sharks.
God damn it, those
Joe,
sharks.
listen to that song by Ice Nine Kills about Jaws.
No.
There's some good references. It's a good song. It's a good album. I told your wife to listen to it. I told Ceci to listen to that album.
She hasn't
Yeah.
yet.
Every song's about a different horror movie. It's amazing.
No, I want
Every
the album. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I want an album where every song is about a different horror movie. You know,
Nah.
Pirates, Debbie Does Dallas, Devil and Miss James, all the good ones. You know.
Deck and Miri. Yeah. All right. You guys have any other random shit? Joe, you got any?
I'm all out of Rando.
You're all out of rando. So I do want to let the listeners know. I think John's going to give us a full review on PlayStation VR because when we hung out, I mean, John was like in this. He was loving PSVR. I mean, he loved Blood and Truth. He loved Beat Saber. He enjoyed himself. So he'll be able to talk about this next week or whenever he gets back on.
2 weeks.
Couple weeks. So Miguel?
He may have it when he gets back in a couple weeks, knowing his reaction.
Yeah. He was, I mean, yeah, he was like sitting in the chair and he was like, when we were playing Blood and Truth, and he was like looking and shooting and looking and shooting, and he was just like, you know, and it was just like
getting into it. Yeah, I was like, damn, he likes this. So,
and he actually liked Beat Saber too, so.
He'll be right there with me talking about PlayStation VR, and we'll have to tell him it's just his honeymoon phase, like he told me, and I'm still in it. So, yeah, it's going to be pretty cool.
Still trying to get. I still think he needs to get into the PSVR porn. I'm telling you.
We'll see what he does. I'm not. You can try to force that on him. I mean, you force it on him and Jenny. So.
No, I mean her. Just John. Put the visor on, John. Lock the door to your little craft room. Put the visor on, and beat that
Watch out
saber.
for the sewing machine.
Beat that saber.
Oh my god,
John, what are you doing? I'm playing Beat Saber. Leave me alone.
I'm trying to clean my room.
Beat saber.
I told you not to disturb me when I'm cleaning my room.
I'm putting that sound clip in this one.
Oh god, yeah.
Shit. I mean, I just thought it was pretty fun. I wanted to thank John for coming down to Arizona and hanging out with us. We went fishing. We had a blast. John destroyed us in the fishing game. He caught 4 fish. Miguel caught 1, and I trapped 1, according to everybody, with my fishing pole setter, which I still think is badass. But anyways, we had a blast. It was super fun. And then we went back. We had some chicken at Cane's. Went back to Joe's place, had some beers, and played some video games. Played some PlayStation VR. So John
And watch Grandma's Boy.
and watch some Grandma's Boy too.
Mhm.
John, we really appreciate you coming down and hanging out with us, man. So we'll see you in the next couple weeks back on the pod. You can tell us what you thought about PSVR or if you have one already. So
Yeah, John, and I have a question for you and any other viewers. Since we were referencing a movie, have you seen Scary Movie?
ooh,
Write us an email at consoledrones@gmail.com and let us know. Don't text us. I want this in an email.
there you go. Good.
I don't read the emails, but just send it anyway.
I'll let you know if we.
Title it "Fuck You, Chris."
Yeah, they never title that. So
He can't pass that up now.
So I think this is going to end a very short episode. I think this is one of our shorter episodes we've had. It's been fun, guys. So also to tell the listeners, happy 4th of July. This will probably be produced after the 4th of July. I got a lot of things going, or maybe on the 4th of July it might be there.
Be safe. Don't hurt yourself. Don't
JPP your hands.
Yeah, that guy. I couldn't think of his name. Thanks, Joe.
Justin Pierre-Paul.
Jason Pierre-Paul.
Jason. Is it Jason? Yeah.
Jason. JPP.
JPP, yeah. Don't blow your fingers off.
Don't drink and play with fireworks. And if you're in northern Arizona, don't play with fireworks.
No.
Yeah, don't burn down our fucking
Don't burn down
houses.
my homes.
Yeah, I'll be pissed.
Because our Smokey the Bear will eat your ass.
Yeah.
He's going to fucking eat you.
Oh, I didn't know you changed Bear's name to Smokey.
Smokey. He comes out of comes in the room with, what's up? Anyways, I think this is going to close a very short episode. This is episode number 134. This is Chris. I'm going to go play some Fallout 76. I am out. Later.
This is Miguel. Fuck you, John. Later.
This Joe. We're going to play some 76. Bitches. Game on.
Game on.
Game on.
Gamer Talk Podcast, Season fucking 2.